Hey there everybody, welcome back to this Pokemon Snap playthrough that's not a playthrough. My name is Andy, the Uncommentator, and this is episode number 57 of said playthrough, the focus of which is going to be Snorlax. So you can see there the current Snorlax saved on the cartridge, and that has a score of 3,940, achieved by a size of 770, which seems a bit harsh looking at that, a pose of 1,200, and then of course that gets doubled into the score that it was, which I've just forgotten what it was, 3,940 was it? Don't know. Anyway, what a great introduction this has been. But before we try and beat that score and hopefully at least get to 4,000, let's first read the POSG entry for Snorlax, which goes as follows. Until you get the Poké Flute, this giant Pokemon will sleep through all your tricks and plots. At most, Pestiballs will provoke the Snorlax only to rise up slightly. Only when awakened by the clear notes of the Poké Flute will it jump up and dance. It has a different step for each of the flute songs. Be sure to film all three. Now that is true. It does do something different each song, but the song we want, yes, it was 3,940. The song we want is actually the third song. So that's the one we're going to be going with. So let's get on with it. So we've gone from one of the highest scoring photos that I've got in Porygon to one of the lower ones in Snorlax. Anything under 4,000 I would say is quite low for this game. So back to the beach for the final time. So with the last episode it was the final visit to the river. This is now the final visit to the beach. So we're back at the beach. Yeah, interesting. Lots of memories about the beach. I do quite like the beach. It's one of my favourite levels. And I also quite like Snorlax. So let's prime the third flute song ready. Right, there we go. Now I feel like this should be easier than it is. But I don't quite know. At least it's at the beginning, which is good. I don't quite know how to get the size up. So it should spring up now. Start shimmying. So you want the shimmy. Try again. Slow down a little bit. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, 770 size, I think seems harsh, but it's a bit of an awkward one with the size of this one. I don't quite know what you've got to do with it. Let's see, so you can see there, so that's the one we've got, which obviously I think looks quite big. Obviously it's clipped slightly by the grass. So let's try that one, because it's coming at it from a different angle. Obviously Butterfree's all poking its head in, but we don't get any extra Pokemon bonus on this game. Like you do the new one, of course. The only time you get a bonus is if you get the same Pokemon score. And we can't do that here because there's only one Snorlax. So let's see what this one gets. Looks like it's just doing a Mexican wave at the minute. Yeah, it's only 730. Yeah, 1,200, what a jolly dance. So, yeah, so a lot of this is going to be very similar. It's just basically that. I don't really know, which is why I've only got 770 size. I don't really know what you actually do to get the big size scores. 1,000 size must be possible. But I'm not quite sure what you have to do to get that. So let's experiment a little bit. Let's see what we can do. You know, do you turn the 0, 1, or whatever it's called that way, so you're kind of aiming towards it, or do you do the opposite and do the other way and then turn round as it's waking up? I don't know. Let's get the third flute song primed. Let's try not to play it as early this time. I'm going to try and turn round. That must wake it up, surely. See, look, it goes back into the... Oh, there we go. The jump forward and the lean... I don't know. I don't know what the best thing to do is. One thing I'm already irritated at this, and I've only done 2 attempts, is I'm playing the flute and it's too early. It's not waking up. That's one thing that's slightly annoying. You can see that it like, sort of goes back into the grass, then starts to come out again. I'm not quite sure what it actually wants. I do quite like that photo, though. But surely the size score, then that's going to be rubbish. You would think. Because it's mostly covered up by the grass. But you know what? Let's see. At least he's looking at the camera. Let's see. Yes. Let's try it. Why not? We can have a few attempts. Yeah, we're only 5 minutes into this episode. So, let's have a look. Yeah, only 700. That's because the obviously because it's within the scenery. Yeah, this is a fairly easy one to be honest. I just wish I knew how to get the big score for the size. But we'll try a few different things, see if any of them work. Another one that's maybe tougher than it looks. And of course, the other good thing about this, where Snorlax is, we're not going to get to Butterfree Bridge on this one. Right, got the third song ready. Turn away. Is it going to wake up? It is. So you kind of... Yeah, I don't know. Because if you're too close, you clip it. Although that didn't seem to matter for Ditto. Right, let's see what we've got here. Obviously not that one. I think these all suck. Let's just send one anyway. We'll send that one, even though its ears and its arms are clipped. I do like Snorlax. I feel like I should have used it more often. Again, Snorlax is one of those Pokemon where I think I described Lapras as a perfect Pokemon and should never have an evolution. And Snorlax as well is one of that. I wasn't overly keen on Munchlax coming in, to be honest. But I suppose I think in terms of a baby Pokemon, I think Munchlax is probably generally considered the best one, and I can understand why on that one. There's a few other decent ones. I suppose Elekid's okay, and whatever the Ludicolo, is it? Whatever that one's called. I can't remember what it's called. Whatever that baby one's called, that one's okay as well. But yeah, I do like Snorlax. I should use it more. I should have used it more often on the Game Boy. I do like this feature as well, how it's kind of asleep until... Yeah, I wonder if you get it doing that. I wonder if you need to wait. Let's try again. I wonder if we need to get it jump. We need to get it to jump forward and then sort of snap it. I wonder if that's the way. As I said, we can do a bit of an experimenting, but this is a fairly easy one. To be honest, if you just want to get a decent photo, as long as you play the third song. I don't know what the poses are. I think it's probably 800, 1200, and 1000. I would have thought. I was guessing. Slow down a little bit. Wait for it to jump forward. There's the shimmy. Right. Let's see what that got. It's hard not to get it clipped. You see, that would be a good one. If its ears weren't clipped there, that wouldn't be bad because you can see most of its body. I'm kind of judging the size on how much green under its belly you've got. The more green, I feel like, obviously, the more of its body you can see. We'll go with that one, even though it's clipped, and then we'll try again and try and get rid of the clippage. Let's see what this gets, because it's filling the frame up, but obviously its ears are clipped. Yeah, it's only 720. I don't know what he wants from the size. Obviously, the one I've got is more away, and you can make it's a lot less clippage, but. I don't know. Let's see. I think we may need to go past it and then look back. That's what we're going to try this time. Yeah, let's do Dodo. Dodo even. Edit that out. Yeah, other than that, I don't know what to say about Snorlax. I like it on Pokemon Stadium as well. Don't like facing it, but I like having it. It's quite a good one on that one. Slow down. Do you jump, do you jump, do you jump, do you jump, do you jump? And shimmy. Right, let's see what that got. I feel like we need to be the other side of it because there's a bit of green scenery kind of sticking out and blocking it. So if you look at that, that's not bad. Looks like it's doing a Sammy Guevara, but apart from that... Oh, that's not bad either. That's with a Kenny Omega. So we've got Sammy Guevara and Kenny Omega. Well, given a choice between those two, there's only ever one right answer. But despite that, I'm going to go with Guevara on this one because it looks bigger. It's just a bit more clipped at the bottom, whereas that's not clipped at all at the bottom. Do we go for Omega? We'll go Guevara. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Come on. Come on. We can do this. You suck. You completely suck. Okay. Should have gone Omega. If in doubt, go Omega. That's unless you're buying watches. Other watch companies are available. Of course, right.
Welcome back.
We'll have another couple of goes. Only 10 minutes in, so we'll have another couple of goes. We'll try again. We'll try and go past the. There's a bit of green scenery that sticks out, so we're going to try and go past that. So I think we want to get it once it's jumped forward and doing its kind of shimmy thing, me bob. I've kind of lost where I am here. There we go. Too much thinking about Omega. Right, okay, here we go. Wakes up. There's a Ryback. We're making wrestling references. I think I made a mess of that totally. We'll try that one again. That's a bit too slow there. A little bit too slow. Slow down too much. Oh dear, come on, we can do this. I was hoping to beat this score, but... So you can see there, that bit of green there, it just kind of sticks out and blocks the... Right, let's see what that gets. If you go to the other side of it, obviously that bit of green scenery doesn't have the same impact. Again, more wrestling references. Okay. Again, it's doing a Guevara, but we'll go with the Guevara. I think that's slightly better, that one. I should have gone with that Omega one, shouldn't I? That was bad. Okay, here we go. Come on. Yes! There we go! What was I saying about Guevara? There it is. Whoop, there it is. Right, so that's obviously how you do it. Only 800 though. It's still not quite what I had in mind, but at least we got to 4,000. Watch him say it's not in the middle of the frame. Hey, there we go. You know what? We'll stick with that. I feel like I don't know how you get to 1,000. I'm gonna be honest. So there we go. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Why not? We've beaten the score, so I at least wanted to beat the score in this episode, even if it wasn't quite smashing the score like I was hoping. I was hoping to get to like 900 and something at least. But we'll stick with that one. Makes up for the Porygon episode, which was too long. And the scores were very good. But this one, slightly better. Right, so that's Snorlax, basically. So, yeah, basically the key is just play the third flute song. And you'll get the 1,200 pose. Then it's just a case of... I don't really know about the size of it, I've got to be honest. So, there we go, that was good. Right, so we'll end the episode there. Nice short one. So that's good. So a nice round number as well. A nice round 4,000 for Snorlax. So a round number for a round Pokemon. Good, so that was Snorlax. And that was the final time we were going to go to the beach. So that's a shame. Another venue, area, if you want to call it that, ticked off. But I'm going to now sign off. So if you did enjoy this video, then please like and share the video. You can also leave a comment on the video. You should just do that. We're on YouTube. If you head on the channel, The Commentator, you'll find the rest of the videos in this playlist. You'll also find a myriad of other games I've played through. If Pokemon is your thing, then please check out my Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 playthroughs where I beat the games using only the rental Pokemon. So please go and check that out if that sounds anything like something you might be interested in. But next time we're moving on to the first of the 3 legendary birds, which is of course Articuno. And until to that point for now from me, it is sayonara.